feel about Brent Forbes being back?
So this is a topic that's been discussed on a lot of Spurs podcasts. I think he's definitely a sniper. He's got some he's got some championship
Come
experience,
on, you
everything
know
like
he didn't
that.
get no minutes.
What?
You know he didn't get no minutes on that team in the
Yeah.
finals. You know he didn't get no minutes.
Yeah, but I feel like he's going to take minutes away from our Spurs guys, and that's what I don't like. I, I'd rather see something like Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Eubanks, and Samanik. However however the
Yeah,
fuck you pronounce
Samanich,
it,
yeah.
Luca, yeah.
Yeah.
I always mess up his last name because it's like, yeah. Um, but and like regarding the five, a lot of people are gonna be like, why not Jakob? I've explained before. I know it's a controversial choice. Put Luca in at the five. I don't like Jakob at the five. Like bench
Yeah.
Jakob
I agree with you. Yeah.
because Jakob is way too soft. And if I've been watching I've been watching like footage of like old games,
Yeah.
and basically the point I made was, we're obviously not winning the rebound battle. I feel like we could be getting more steals with our younger players, and therefore we're not having as many possessions as we should have. And therefore, if we're not getting as many possessions, we need to make the most out of possessions we do have. But whenever you look at
Yeah.
Jakob,
Yeah. He just
every other play you pass it to Jakob's turning it over.
he
It's
can't really do nothing. He don't have any offensive fundamentals except for like dunking. You
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was watching so much game footage where they pass it to Jakob, and then Jakob
Yeah.
just like it like spills out of his hands, like he just turns
Hmm.
it over, and it's like,
Yeah.
come on, man. So I feel like Trey Jones, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Eubanks, Luca, starting five.
Yeah.
So and then like you
Yeah.
can sub out, you can switch Eubanks to the five, put Doug McDermott at the four. There's some interchangeable
Yeah.
there. There's been a lot of argument in the Spurs community about like who the starting five is. So you can change around like the four and the five a little bit and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
what about you? What's your Spurs starting five?
Uh, I was gonna be. Well, I mean, is Dirk White healthy? Like,
He's Yeah, he should be because he didn't play in the bubble because of COVID, but I don't think he's ever had like an injury.
well, I mean, last season he was injured a lot until like the later part where he was actually good.
Let me look it up real quick.
But well,
Derek
this is
White
if
injury.
Derek White is not injured. I really want to see Lonnie Walker shine, and I still have up highs for Lonnie. You know what I'm saying?
Past sprained ankle. White missed extensive time in 2020 to 2021 while recovering from August toe injury. Uh, we'll miss the rest. We're The Spurs do not expect starting guard Derek White to return this season after he sprained his right ankle, but that was April 28th, so that was a while ago.
Mm.
So I think he'll be back this season. But say you're starting five one more time. I'm sorry.
I was gonna use. Well, I mean, this like if Derek White is injured, I really want Lonnie to shine, and I just want him to get like one more chance to prove himself before
Yeah,
I have to give up on him. So yeah, it's
yeah,
gonna be DeJounte, Lonnie, and Doug, Keldon, and I was gonna use Samanich or Eubanks because I really can't watch Poto. Poto,
exactly. Yeah,
he's a 7-footer who can't make a layup. Like I
yeah,
just can't.
exactly,
Like,
dude. Um, uh, yeah. We have so many players. It's hard to like choose a
yeah,
starting lineup. But I can agree with you there. I feel like I feel like Lonnie Walker will get a lot of minutes because of exactly what you said. Like Pop, he's kind of been like him and Pop have sometimes like been at odds with each other, and he's a free agent next year. So I
yeah,
feel like it's gonna go A or B. Either Pop's gonna be like, you're not playing. I'm trading you next year. Forget you. Or Pop's going to be like, okay, you're a free agent next year. Go out, show us that you deserve to still be here.
Yeah.
Or so, it's going to be one, it's going to be A or B. So he's either
Yeah.
going to bench him for like a lot of the season and be like, we don't want you here. We're trading you next season. Or Pop's going to give him a chance. But
Yeah.
we'll have to see which one it is. Training camp. What did you think of the Spurs training camp videos?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, all right.
I didn't. Wait, hold up. Give me an insight. 1 to 10.
1 to 10. Like what do you mean 1 to 10?
All right. The last time I seen any type of Spurs, like any type of basketball, is when Lonnie Walker and I think Marco Carl Williams, they was in the gym hooping.
I think. Or sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done.
Oh no, it's okay. You can go.
I was just gonna say, like, honestly, there wasn't much to see from training camp.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching the videos. The main thing you could see is that, once again, like, it's not different from any other season that the Spurs are number one in team chemistry, man. And I think they will forever be number one in team chemistry. And it, like, you were watching the videos, and even the caption on the video, I think, said, this is going to be a fun season or something like that. Because they're like, who was it? Oh, I can't remember. I think it was Devin Vassell, but I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember. He like jumped up, and whenever he jumped up, he threw it behind him through the legs to somebody behind him, and they're like laughing and stuff like that. Like, they're just having fun. And like, I know some people are like, oh, they're laughing it off. They should be working hard, you know, like this is their season now. But it's like, dude, it's the Spurs. They're a family. They're here to have fun with each other, you know. So that's all I really thought about the training camp videos for the Spurs, to be honest. I know before training camp started, they were still doing or no, it was during training camp. I'm sorry. They were doing workout Wednesdays, and like everybody was saying like Eubanks is too small, but it goes back to what we were saying. I think Eubanks can play the 4 at the 5 because he was setting up screens and people were running into him, and like, you know, he's a brick wall, man. So, but I know you didn't watch the training camp videos, so.
I mean, you know what's so crazy about that chemistry and everything? People forget the main thing about chemistry. That was like the best thing about our championship in 2014.
Exactly,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
People forget. I talked about this on some previous episodes of the podcast, and I've talked about it whenever I was a guest on SSPN. People underestimate team chemistry so much, dude.
Yeah.
People sweep it under the rug. And the perfect example of this, they're just like, let's throw superstars together and see what happens. Dude, do you know the history between Patrick Beverley and Russell Westbrook?
Oh, yeah, they hate each other.
Yeah. Patrick Beverley almost went to the Lakers with Westbrook.
Yeah.
They would have put boxing gloves on in the locker room, bro.
For real.
And they almost were on the same team. It's like people just do not give a fuck about team chemistry anymore.
Yeah, like the past like championships.
Yeah.
Except for that Raptors one. That Raptors one, that was probably the worst team with no team chemistry. Other than that, like those teams had chemistry. Like they used to chill a lot, had videos out with each other. That Lakers team, that 2020 Lakers team.
Yeah.
That was probably like the funniest team chemistry too, because there was so much memes about with Bron and AD.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's Kyle Kuzma, you know, they just chilling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.